Hi again, everyone. This is Jeanette with Janda Panda Treasures, and this is the video that will put you to sleep in 3 minutes. So if you have trouble falling asleep, this is the one to watch, and you might want to save it in case you want to fall asleep all the time. I mean, if you're having trouble. But it will probably be more on the shorter side, but I'm guessing in about 3 minutes you guys will be asleep. Anyway, these things, who knows how tangled they are, but I do have stuff to detangle, unfortunately, for me, but some people wanted to see a detangling video, so you guys are in luck. So in about 3 minutes, you guys will be all asleep. Anyway, so yes, I don't have any stories to tell, other than I just watched. I wanted to see Sue's Denim to Diamonds Sunday video, but she does start early, and I get it because East Coast folks, they can't stay up late, so it's a good opportunity for them to pick up some really good bargains on Sunday morning with Sue at Denim to Diamonds live auctions. And I really encourage you to at least go over there, subscribe. You can learn some stuff about jewelry. She has some stunning pieces, and just hang out as friends. Okay, this one right here has. I always look for these when I look for earrings. It has on here a 925 on the wire, and so I'm very interested in getting these little earrings out. They could be pearl. They say to, not to damage your pearls, Yeah, these are gritty, so these are pearl. So they say not to rub them together because you could damage the finish. I think the best way to tell, especially if you've got heirloom pearls, is to have them x-rayed. I don't know. But these are layers and layers of material that's been put on pearls when they're living in the oysters. So, and you can always tell also if they are misshapen. There's Sunday Baubles, Sundae Baubles, has a part 1 and a part 2 all about pearls. And so she has some really good educational videos. It's nice to be able to tell just at glance, especially if you're thrifting or if you're out, kind of out and about. You want to, make sure that what you're buying is genuine pearls. And hopefully you can get an idea just by sight, just by looking at it. And I always encourage people to take a loop. It's the cheapest investment that you can, put, toward your care of, or shopping of, jewelry. And the other thing I like to suggest is a polishing cloth. Just to keep, your jewelry clean. So when you put your jewelry away, you just can wipe it down, get all the makeup off, any kind of perfume or aerosol, hairspray, or whatever you're using. Just get it off your jewelry. It's a pretty amethyst cross. Look at that. Just gorgeous. And maybe one day I can sell it if I can get it out of here, out of its chainmail, its bondage. I'll have to call this video Jewelry Bondage. Maybe not. I don't know what kind of weirdos I would be getting in the chat. So I think we can just talk about jewelry bondage. But it's fun. And this one, I'm thinking this is sujolite. It does feel like a stone, but Dana, of course, she's also very knowledgeable in stones and in all kinds of vintage items at Killer Queen Vintage. She has a educational video. I think it comes on Thursdays, maybe, at some point. Anyway, once a week. And then she does her live sale, and that's on Saturdays. So check her out. And of course, I will be on. I usually am on with Live Buy It Nows right after Gina's Taco Tuesday. So if you follow Gina's sales, congratulations, Gina, you just did 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome. And same thing with Tanya. Tanya just crossed that line. So congratulations to both of you. And I believe Anna from Vintage Jewelry Galore, I believe she also beat out the 1,000 subscriber mark. So subscribe, it's free. If you are a subscriber, you can purchase from me. I'm sold out currently. I'm actually building a lot for a customer, but I have wearable jewelry lots, and I've been getting good reviews on those. And the pricing's in the description, but I can tell you here that it's $22 for a padded envelope, and I pay the shipping. And I fill it as full as I can, just because, first of all, I don't want to, fill it too full so it damages or breaks open. But then again, I don't want to fill it too less because, you want to get some value for your efforts. But it's kind of a fun jewelry hunt, and they are wearable pieces. I don't put the junk in there, like the paparazzi, and, well, there might be a couple of pieces like that in there, but, I don't put gross or cheap stuff in there. The cheap stuff I usually end up putting on the curb for any passersby who are, into crafting. Yeah, those pieces don't even go into my crafter's lot. My crafter's lots, back to the box lots. So my small, which is a really good value, is $22. And my medium is $44, so you kind of get twice as much. But my large, which is $55 to your door, that one is about 3 or more small lots. So you really do get some more bang for your buck. So I do have a small lot ready to go to somebody, and now I'm building a large lot for another subscriber. So, but I can always let you guys know when I have at least a small lot available. My craft lots are the same price. And my craft lots they have broken jewelry in them, but it's good broken jewelry. It's good, good crafting supplies. And again, I don't like throwing anything away. I don't want to throw it back into Goodwill's hands, because then it kind of dilutes the availability for, other jewelry hunters to get some good items. So I try and, I don't want to dilute that. Well, hey guys, so far I haven't freed up anything, so I'll just keep going. But yeah, that's, when I got started into jewelry and YouTube, just last year, and I've met so many wonderful people. Oh, and yeah, Tanya had her, like, a friendship sale today, and I wasn't sure, but she said she got the idea from Denim to Diamonds, and so so it's like you buy a lot and you give a lot, you know. So it's all about us just, you know, great friendships and, you know, bonding and there are just so many different people. Oh, got one free. That's a beautiful stone piece. I have to keep them separate. I've got little baggies. But this is, I don't know, is that, I'm learning about stones. I mean, I know plenty about Damascene, and I know plenty about, well, I'm learning about pearls. And Tanya had a great suggestion today to watch a cloisonne video, because I would like to know about cloisonne. So, and I know about abalone, because I did some studies on the scarcities of abalone. So if you have abalone in your jewelry collections, treasure it, because we have a moratorium now on the Pacific coast. You can't dive for abalone until 2025, and that's providing that the abalone itself has replenished enough. There's reasons why abalone is dwindling. You know, first of all, it's kind of over fished. They have a lot of illegal diving. You cannot dive for abalone with a tank. It's forbidden, and it has to be a certain size, or you got to put it back right where you found it. That is the big rule. Plus, you can only get, like, I think it was down to 2. And so, yeah, it's all really strictly followed, and the park rangers or the people who monitor all that, they're on you like flies on you know what. You better be ready with your tags, because you got to tag them immediately. You better be ready with your rulers, and they better not be dead when they get to you to check, because they want to put them right back. And you will get a stiff fine. But the meat is wonderful. And my nephew and his dad, my brother-in-law, they were diving for abalone. They found this huge abalone pearl. It's like this big. It's in my flagged video, my abalone video. But yeah, it's not just overfishing for them that's causing the problems. There is an invasion of sea urchins that were not originally here, because abalone feeds off of vegetation, like, you know, they feed off the rocks, they feed off of kelp, and all that kind of stuff. Well, there's not a lot of kelp. Well, the sea urchins, which are not native, they have been eating all of the abalone's food supply. So this is almost hopeless, isn't it? So the food supply is, I'm sick of looking at that. Oh, I got another one free. I don't know what that is, but that's marcasites and sterling. I don't know how bright this is. I'm gonna actually open up these curtains, because this is all on my dining room table. Well, you don't have to see it. This is all about falling asleep, guys. So if you have any questions about what I just pulled out, a lot of this is sterling, but in this piece right here, this little lotus blossom, that might be gold. That's why I'm really interested in getting this piece apart, because it would be nice to find some gold in them there tangles. So I'm getting tired of this one. I'll get back to it. Usually I have like a toothpick or a safety pin, and oftentimes I will detach these depending on how it needs to be sorted out. Oh, I see. This is a pretty piece of malachite. See, I know. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it looks, well, it could be. I know malachite's, oh, I got a story for you. Malachite. Oh, this is a very pretty one. It's on a sterling chain. I don't think that's malachite. but it's just a beautiful sterling piece. Malachite, when you see malachite, copper is around. And I was watching a video. I don't know if you guys have been, I watch true crime recaps, and I've been following the Lori Vallow case. And it seems like some of the people that have been mysteriously dying in their circle, they've been dying of maybe like cardiopulmonary, you know, and when Lori Vallow got married to Chad Daybell, interestingly enough, a few weeks after his wife died, suspiciously, they purchased some malachite. That's the one. Not Marcus. Is it Marcusite? Malachite. Marcusite. One. Anyway, they purchased the green one, and as a symbol of their. Oh, it's a whole story with the Vallow case. Oh my gosh! If you haven't been following it, catch up. It's really horrid. It's a horrible, horrible case, and I'm not faulting any religious beliefs, but they spurned off some sort of cult following from Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, which has no desire to associate with this type of belief that Chad Daybell had concocted out of his own, I don't know. Anyway, so it seems like Lori Vallow fed into that. And if you didn't follow their belief system, you became a zombie, which had to be killed. But anyway, back to the Marcusite? Yeah, Marcusite. Or is it malachite? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is a sleep video, so you can correct me in my comments. Oh my gosh, I should know better. I get so confused. Anyway, the green one, you can find in copper mines. Well, when people are harvesting that stone, it's near copper, and copper, apparently, if it's in a friable state or I want to say a powdery state, can cause blood clots and things like that. So they noticed that some of their victims died of cardiopulmonary, horrible things like blood clots in the lungs and things like that. So the police have been searching for those wedding rings. And interestingly enough, there are just, you could do a whole mini series on just the Vallow Daybell case. It is so hideous. I've been watching different true crime videos about the Lori Vallow Daybell case, and just in general, that how you can take your religion that you grew up with and then go totally off the deep end, and I can see why the Latter-day Saints, Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, wanted to disassociate themselves from this type of belief. And but apparently, if you are in the Vallow Daybell circle, if you have any contact with these two people, and they deem you to be a zombie, you are either dead to them or you're going to be dead if you are a threat to them. So being married to either one of them was a threat, because seemingly Lori Vallow's brother killed her husband so that she could get $1 million in life insurance. But unbeknownst to her, just a few days before her husband was murdered, he made his sister the beneficiary. God bless him. He knew what was coming, because he was deemed a zombie, and he knew. But unfortunately, this is the sick part. Well, it's all sick. It's all sick, but this really will hurt your heart. Well, it's probably not a good bedtime story. But her children went missing, and she would refuse to tell the authorities where her children were. On and on, it seems like, oh my gosh, yeah, just watch one video and it'll make you sick to your stomach about what, yeah, I'll leave that up to you. You don't need to hear it from me. But anyway, I wanted to get to that little story about the malachite, I think, the green one. The malachite stone being the powdery portion. That's why when they're carving stone or processing stone for jewelry, they have to wear respirators, because the powder from that can kill you, because it's got a heavy copper content to it. I think that's what they said. So yeah, that's why they were searching for those wedding bands. But yeah, they're just a couple of nutballs, but they're dangerous nutballs. And yeah, these are cool. And then here's the very dainty. It says something here on the lotus. So yeah, I'll be bouncing around here. But anyway, that's my story about the green stone, which is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is rose gold. This might be from one of my sales that I had, and I just jumbled them. So this is 925. So this is rose gold over sterling, and it is just really pretty. Look at this. We are just moving along. 21 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, it's been on my mind. And I think Bailey Sarian, she did something cute. Bailey did. I mean, it wasn't cute. I mean, it was like how she could reason in her brain the circumstances regarding the Vallow Daybell situation. I mean, she had genealogy trees and relationship trees, and still it was so confusing, because there was so many horrible aspects to the entire situation. And yeah, they'd left a lot of bodies in their path, kind of like a mass murder, Charles Manson, create your own religion cult. And again, if you by any means didn't believe in their direction, then you were considered a zombie. So, yeah. And it's unfortunate to be in their circle. I mean, so yeah, her children, she said her daughter turned into a zombie, and then her adopted son, turned into a zombie. And she did have an older child from a previous married. I think she's been married 5 times. I think, was it two or three of her husbands are dead. And so I don't know. I lost count. Once you murder one person, I'm just like, okay, I'm hideous. Anyway, so that's my little malachite story. I think it's malachite. I don't know. It's the green one that's mined with copper. And it has the deadly, it's not fumes, it's just when you work with it. When it's made in, I mean, a stone isn't going to hurt you. But when it's ground up into a fine powder, it can kill you. I think most stones are like that. You just have to be, when you're working with, if you're carving stones or working with, any kind of powdery product, you need to put on a respirator, I believe. It's, common sense, but once it's nice and polished and put in a setting like that, it's just gorgeous. I do have a beautiful malachite set that I tried to sell on my auction, and it's just lovely. Yeah, malachite. Marcasites are these guys. Malachite's the green stone. I don't have a really good example. But yeah, I've got the lights a little dim here. You guys are just watching me detangle because that's all this video is about. Sometimes I feel like I need to talk during videos. Just, you know, I can do these periodically if you have trouble sleeping. You can tell me if you want me to stop talking for a period of time, moment of silence, cone of silence. And you can just watch, because I have these YouTube videos, like, you know, if I have, yeah, this is a video for insomniacs. I subscribe to this, guaranteed to be asleep in 5 minutes, and it's all it is thunder and lightning. Just thunder and lightning and lots of rain. And and I guess I do fall asleep, but you know, I keep thinking about the thunder and lightning. But yeah, guaranteed to be asleep. But they're 10-hour long videos, so if you're guaranteed to be asleep in 5 minutes, why are they 10 hours long? But whatever. You know, maybe somebody just needs some zen, you know, or some peaceful noise. Yeah. So yeah, this is my video to fall asleep by. And yeah, save it because you may need it. You know, you can put it in your self-help file of YouTube videos. That's it. That's the ticket. John Lovitz. Gotta love the Lovitz. That's the ticket. Yeah. Pathological liar. Anyway, so now that I've given you a scary story, you're probably not even gonna fall asleep. But most of you out there, if you watch any of the true crime videos, I mean, it's on and on. I think their trial is coming up in next year, or I don't know. In Utah, they do not have a defense of insanity defense. So if they deem that she needs psychological help, they will cure her first. And then she goes on trial. So there ain't any getting out of it there, Miss Lori. So, and then another thing that came up, which they might be changing this law, that if somebody dies, like Chad Daybell's wife, Tammy, if they die like what seems to be natural circumstances or natural causes, there's no autopsy. So guess what happened to his wife? They buried her without an autopsy. Well, once they figured out what happened to Charles, Lori Vallow's husband, and the fact that Chad and Lori got married almost immediately after Tammy's death, that they thought, maybe we better look into Miss Tammy's situation. So they exhumed her remains and did an autopsy. Didn't take long. But yeah, Utah has that law where it seems like it's, oh, she went to bed with a cough and then she woke up. She never woke up, you know. There might be some remnants of some of that malachite in her system. So, malachite, marcasite. Even if, you know, I know that there's the difference between the two. It's the switch in my head that can't, like word association. Oh my gosh, I wish there was the color green of some sort, like verde or something in the name so that I can, you know, differentiate the words. But whatever, this is a sleepy time video. And it's not important. What's important is for me, you know, this is taking longer than I thought. So yeah, what's important to me is to get these untangled. So you get to, it's a win-win. So I get to say hi to everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is for Nai time. And no, there's no sales here. I might do a second video. So yeah, look out for another video for these sterling pieces. Because yeah, my prices are really good. I'm not sure when this is going to be shown, but I did have a, or I am, well, this is Sunday the 13th. I am having a buy it now right after Gina's Taco Tuesday, and it's a ton of brooches, but I've got them in lots of 20 for one low price, shipping included. I'm telling you because it looked like a jewelry hoarder, and most of them were brooches, and they were all vintage. Most of them are vintage, and a lot of them didn't have any names. So I decided I was going to do 20 in a bag. There are some premium ones in there. There might be, I might sell some singly, but or I can build a lot. We can build a lot, or I can use some of them to decorate my newly found free lampshade. Show you how to recycle or upcycle grandma's brooches without wrecking them. I mean, you know, you can do a lot of things with craft projects, but sometimes you have to break the jewelry to get it to, you know, do what you want it to do. But what if you don't want to wreck grandma's brooches, but want to display them? You know, there's a good way to do that. Or, you know, you can gift them. But yeah, it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I hope it goes quickly. There's, you know, I have 21, 22 bags. So yeah, get in, get on, get them brooches. And plus you can get an attachment and wear the brooches. Well, you can wear them on a torque. I'm going to mention Hudson Vintage. Dawn, she does how to wear it. I mean, you know, and you should be wearing brooches like on your coats and on your jackets and on your sweaters. You know, you want to, of course, match the brooch properly to the type of material that you are, you know, utilizing. You don't want, you know, your fine silk blouse to be punctured full of big fat brooch holes, you know, from the pins, but I'm sure there's ways to wear it on silk too. I have a beautiful butterfly sitting on a vintage Monet pearls, just to show how you can wear brooches. And then my niece, she was here over the summer, and she picked out a couple of beautiful brooches for her purse. You can decorate your purse. And what she did was she took the scarf, the beautiful scarf she had, tied it in a knot, and put the most beautiful brooch on the scarf, so she wouldn't wreck her gorgeous purse. So you can do some beautiful, beautiful. My dog decides to bark. I'll see if I can edit this video just to take the barking out. But hopefully she's going to be good and be quiet, because it's during the day and she does like to bark. And that's not relaxing. Sorry. Not relaxing. So in the meantime, yeah, see, this is what we as jewelry I guess searchers, jewelry hunters go through when you see something that's beautiful like this. Some of these I might detach. Another way to untangle is to detach the closure So there is that opportunity. And sometimes you just retangle everything once you get one section done. Yeah, that's another thing. If I was in a hurry, I would do that. But yeah, I mean, there was some good tips. I think Tanya mentioned today on my jewelry addiction that she was watching a cloisonne documentary. So yeah, I'm going to watch that. And I'll bet you there's some on all kinds of things, jewelry related, even probably Bakelite. Look at here. I might be getting some headway here. This one's just off so that I can back up and edit out that part because that's not relaxing. So let's see what's going on here. This is a nice, no, this one is not the one I'm working on. This one is. So let's see if we can pull this one. I just like to, you know, and I don't like to tighten as I like to loosen more than tighten. And sometimes when you're pulling something apart, it gets all tight. So yeah. Yes, Emily, thank you for my new editing tool. So I'll look for that and then just, you know, back it up a few frames and delete something. Delete a portion. So there is that. And yeah, little by little I'm learning. My daughter uses Apple. She has an Apple computer. She's got an Apple iPhone. She's got everything. So all she has to do is when she does a video, she goes right to her Apple computer and it downloads on, what is it, AirDrop. And then if she's doing 2 or 3 videos, it just kind of automatically kind of morphs together. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go doing with this. I might do a couple of videos in the middle of the night. All right, so we've got this guy I need to pull through, and sometimes it helps if I have a toothpick or a pin. Oh, there we go. So what is this attached to? Oh, this was attached to what I think is Snoozefest, but it doesn't, it could be synthetic, but it looks like, I don't know. The back looks like it's something that might be synthetic, but I don't know. I don't know the content of Snoozefest. I know it doesn't register on my Presidium, so, but neither does turquoise, so, or opal. I don't even, and amber. Amber doesn't register because they're not, I mean, it's strange, but true. So, all right, you got hooked onto an earring. Whoops, excuse me. So there we go. We're just making headway here. Yes. Oh, okay, so those are 2 that are tangled. The reason why I don't want to open up this one, because what's going to happen is this chain is going to get turned into a knot that I can't get out. And so I'm not unhooking this one because I'm afraid this finer one is going to be a knot. So bear with me. I know that when you unhook something that it goes through a lot easier, but then sometimes what happens is the finer piece that you know, does not want to, that it's just all in knots, and then that just creates a bigger problem. So it's kind of holding the line there. Okay, let me figure out how it's all intertwined. So yeah, if I took this off, this would be one awful knot. And I don't want to have to throw something in scrap if I don't have to. So that's what I do. I'm just waiting for Super Bowl to start. Probably gonna watch it. 41 minutes of sleepy time bliss. Hope you guys are snoozing and snoring away, because that is my goal. Get you guys to sleep so you can either buy more jewelry or sell more jewelry, or, you know, go out and get your Starbucks coffees. Just kind of enjoy your day after a nice sleep. Yeah, this has got a knot in it. Yeah. So I have to keep loosening it. That's why I'm kind of keeping that chain in there, because I don't want to, you know, what they say, cut your nose off to spite your face, you know, kind of thing. So this is the fun part of jewelry. That's why I've got like balls of knots. Yeah, some people don't like to, I find detangling relaxing, but some people don't like to do it. They'd rather watch it. So, yeah. So yeah, if you like to sleep, just put this video in your saves, and you can go, where's that video of Janda Pandas that puts me to sleep? I mean, pick one. They probably will all put you to sleep. Anyway, I'm just enjoying the ride, because it's been lovely. It's been a lovely, quiet. I did clean out the freezer in my refrigerator today. It's a drawer, so you have to get on your hands and knees, and so my husband couldn't really help me, but he helped me try and figure out how to put the puzzle pieces back together after I took it all out to clean. So that's fun. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have too much editing done here. Just got to get that bark out of there. And so yeah, if you see a blip in the screen, it's only because my dog's been barking. Oh, look at this. Look at me. I'm having good success here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I also want to see if I can give this to my niece for her birthday. That might be a topaz and marcasite. I'm remembering now. Marcasite is the silver stone, and malachite is the green stone. I hope. I don't want to mislead anybody. Look it up. Look at Google it. But yeah, that's an interesting, you know, when you find jewelry and murder, you know, why the authorities want these, you know, malachite rings. Well, they want to find them because they're suspicious of its symbolism. Or maybe they ground up their wedding rings to kill people in their circle who've turned into zombies. But as a stone, they're very safe. And ask Lisa from Fireside Crystals. They probably have some healing proponents to them. That's why I think jewelry is so popular. I mean, stones are so popular in jewelry. You know, it's not just because they're beautiful. It's that, you know, you have a sense of maybe, you know, of spirituality with some of these stone pieces. And of course the birthstones. And okay, I want to avoid getting this into a knot. So how is this? Yeah, this is fun. How is this conjoined? this is going to be a trick because I don't want this piece to get a knot in it. Let's see how I can avoid. So if I can loosen, see, it's kind of stuck on itself. I'm on a woman here with a mission. My mission is to detangle this cross with a finer chain off of the one that's a box chain, and it kind of like flipped into itself and moved around itself. I mean, I didn't hook these together. They did this on their own. So, let's see if I can get this unhooked. No, what's up? I'm still recording, but what's up?
Well, I went to the bank and paid my Visa, and they're saying I still owe them. And I can't find the receipt where I paid it at the bank. I think it's just,
I'll look, yeah.
yeah, I'll just look in my account.
Okay, so yeah, I'll edit this part out, so, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I am still recording. I thought you heard me.
Oh, I
No, but I'll look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom, she's a sweetheart. She, when she thinks of something, that's when she needs to tell me about it. So I have to listen when she wants to tell me something. She's, banking issues and stuff like that. She just needs some help with. But all right, I think I found a way out of this. But so yeah, she's didn't hear me when I said I was recording, and so she started talking. But I welcome her in. You guys welcome her in. This circle of friends. She's the one who checks out all the earrings, but a lot of them she can't wear. So she's my rock. I love her. But yeah, when she can't, when she thinks of something, she has to. She says, the reason why I say it is because I had an issue with it when I was coming home from work. All of a sudden, she just, starts in on me with questions, and I'm going, seriously, I just walked in the door and you're doing this to me. And, she's very apologetic. And anyway, so she says, I'm sorry. It's just, I have to, when I think of it, I have to ask. So that's what I, anyway. She's trying to be quiet as she's walking by. Okay, so look at this. It's a bigger mess. But sometimes you have to have a bigger mess before you get a smaller mess. It's just these two. These two. And they weren't joined before. They were joined. I wonder if it's safe to unhook those two pieces. I wonder if it's safe, because I just don't want this to be into a knot. And that's what I'm afraid of. If I undo that. Okay, so maybe this is the one I should unhook. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I got that knot out. Yeah, this has been a long one. This is long. Long. This is a beautiful 925 chain. Very dainty. It's on this beautiful amethyst cross. This is a pretty cameo shell right there in sterling, probably onyx. I'm just guessing because, that's what we do. I mean, I'm not an expert by any means. I just know what's pretty and what's what's quality. So, anyway. Yes, 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 stay. Ah, oops. Of course it came off the pendant, but that's okay. It's a huge pendant. It probably could use a bigger chain. So, I think this one I'm going to send to my niece for her birthday on Wednesday, the 16th. Happy birthday. Isn't that pretty? I don't know about the chain though, it looks kind of dirty. But well, it's not dirty, it's just old. So there's that beautiful topaz piece. So now you can see why I wanted to untangle this. I still have a whole pile over here. And this is a small pile. Usually I have lots of help when I do detanglings, but since this is a specific project for my subscribers so that they can fall asleep, I am happy to accommodate. So yeah, I'll just have to edit out at least the dog barking one, and because I used my new editing device. Thank you again, Emily, for that. That's probably going to go on my dresser. I just happen to have it here so that I can mark where I want to edit. That's fun. I just thought of that. So yeah, I think I can edit it out. I know my brother can do it for me, but where he came in to get salami and got the dog all jacked up. She's a big dog too. She's a German Shepherd. She's not a huge German Shepherd, but she's big and she has a bark. So yeah, it would be nice to get these pearl sterling earrings out of here, and also this gold lotus out of here. I'm working on it. I'm starting to release quite a bit. This happened to be like I want to say chandelier, but it's not. It's multi-stranded. Okay, so this is what I find interesting. How does it get inside there? No one invited you. So this is actually inside that pearl bale there. So there's that. So let's see how far I can get it apart before I have to, oh Lord. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah. That's what happens with these super, super fine pieces. You can see my dilemma here. You can see my dilemma right there. That's what the problem is. And that just creates this monster of a, see, this is what I mean. It kind of just bent right in on itself. That's all airing there, and it just kind of got stuck in itself. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Yeah, there's Super Bowl today at 3:30. It's probably over with by the time you watch this. But this will help you go to sleep. So yeah, I had an awful story to tell you. But I didn't go into the gruesome details. It's just go find out for yourself. I mean, all you have to do is just go onto YouTube and just type in Vallow, V-A-L-L-O-W, and Daybell. It's, I just got into it, and it's been going on for several years, like since 2019, that they've been working on this case. And yeah, crazy. Yeah, people dying in there everywhere and anywhere. pretty bad. And it keeps getting worse. Just like this tangle. And I don't want to break this because this has got some really cool pieces on it. Oh, you know what this is? This looks like a crafter's piece. I might go ahead and break this one, but the reason why I don't want to is until I can get to the bottom of it. And I want to be able to tie it off. Yeah, this looks like it should go into a stone lot. Because it's, you know, it's got this tied in here. So yeah, let's move on. Let's see what this pile has to offer us. Okay, so this is interesting. So if I can get this looks like, what is this? What does this look like? What in the, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Because you see this right here? That's all new old stock. I don't know what's at the end of it. So let's see if we can pry this beauty apart. Oh, that's nice. I like these. It's so Kendra Scott. Contemporary designers. And yeah, I didn't know that paparazzi was a multi-level marketing idea, but apparently it is. And I was watching somebody who analyzes these multi-level marketing. Oh, there's Ice Cream Man. Multi-level marketing, and you know, most of the time it's like pyramid stuff, and that's basically what it comes down to. You know, it's, you know, you gotta, if you want to make money in multi-level marketing, you gotta be at the top, because down there at the bottom, you're not making much. But then again, there are good ones out there. I was in I sold Jeffra Cosmetics for a few years, and that was a lot of fun, but, you know, I never really made money at it because I was one of the bottom feeders. I was at the bottom. I was at the bottom of the totem pole. But my director made money off the money I did, and you know, and her next level up made money off of what I sold, and so it just didn't seem fair, I guess, to. And again, you have to start early when there's a multi-level marketing thing going on. I guess Lululemon wasn't that a multi-level? No, maybe not. It might have been. Strike that, because I don't think she was. Lululemon wasn't. Strike that. Edit that out of your mind. But there was something similar with activewear, and that people, they wouldn't take returns, and therefore the rep who was, you know, selling it direct, when she was, you know, the one hosting or having, you know, the party to sell, she was having to take returns on her own dime. So she had to take returns. I mean, you know, it wasn't Lululemon, but sounded kind of like that. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much the end or the bottom, I call them bottom feeders, is probably not a good terminology, but the ones just starting out that don't have, you know, new recruits, I guess you call them, that they don't have, oh, I got this one list. They don't have, yeah, they haven't recruited anybody. They're the ones who got stuck with all of the returns because, you know, just by pure greed from the people up above them. but, you know, that's pretty. And these to me look like they're real pearls. And yeah, multi-level marketing, I mean, you know, you do have to have some savvy. You do have to have, I mean, yeah, they say you can work from home or you can make your own hours or that kind of thing, but you have to have a mindset for it too. And a lot of the successful ones, okay, this one looks like it's broken, so I'm not going to worry about this one. But, you know, you have to have, if you want to make it work, you have to work it. You have to have parties every night. You have to, you know, you have to work it. Then you have to follow up. Then you have to ask people for parties. And then you have to promise them all kinds of things just to get parties. And then you exhaust your circle of friends, and then you have to go make new friends and do fundraisers. And I mean, because Tupperware does that, you know, Tupperware fundraisers. Now, Tupperware, I love those parties because who doesn't need a new fandangle to cook better with? That and Pampered Chef, I love those. Those were neat. Okay, yeah, this one's a broken one. So, yeah, that's my... Anyway, so I was in the multi-level marketing, and then, you know, and then this probably isn't true now, but, you know, when Amway was a big deal, everybody wanted Amway products, but man, if you were a representative of them, or if you ever purchased from them, they were on you to either, they wanted you to sign up. They wanted you to, what the heck is this thing? They wanted you for life. So we kind of steered clear of Amway because they jammed you. They wanted to know your sales and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's not the case so much anymore, but you know, but there's that. I'm already at an hour recording. Just untangling. Now this is probably going to take a whole nother video, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say good night. I hope you all are well. This is kind of interesting, whatever this is. What is that? Yeah, that's another saga. And maybe I'll have something else to discuss. Yeah, I've been, you know, kind of surfing the YouTube stuff. I did want to try and get away from the, you know, a lot of the true crime things, because that's very depressing. Yeah, this is a hot mess. So, but I would like to get this out. And there's, I think, another one in there. I think I saw two of these. I got all buried in here. Yeah. That one, does that have a mark on it? Okay, so there's this. Oh, okay, I got that released. Now, this, the one that I know is broken. I'll try and, yeah, when it's multi-strand like this and one end is broken, this is a total, yeah, this is going to be another fun one, but at least I've got all these separated. I don't think I got where's the lotus? Oh, the lotus is still tangled in here. And I'm not sure I want to break this. I want to make sure I can get it back together somehow, some way. But yeah, yeah. So that goes in the back in the detangle basket. This goes back in the detangle basket. But I am pleased. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of jewelry and a gift for my niece. that'll be nice. So on that note, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see if I can edit out the dog barking, but if I didn't, I'm sorry.